Hello, my collective. Let's go ahead and get our weekly message out. What do you need to hear? What is coming forward for you within this next week? This is a collective message, so please take it as it resonates. Leave what does not. If you are interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get into it, my collective. What is coming forward for my collective this week? What does my collective need to hear? We're going to pull three cards. I don't know why I said one. We're going to pull three cards. What does my collective need to hear for this next week? Three cards. All right, we have prosperity. Prosperity comes from hard work and the love of life. We have resilience. Resilience is the source of strength in all challenges. And then we have safety. The safety is the foundation of life. Cherish the calm moments. Okay, my collective. Within this week, I definitely feel there could be something where it's like you're really trying to get towards something because we have prosperity coming forward. So I feel like there could be something where it's like you're hoping for something, you're wanting something in some way, shape, or form. We also have resilience. I'm going to say you've planted the seed. I'm already going to say, because I feel like this is like you've planted the seed, all right? Like the seed has been planted towards something. And this could be where it's like you're trying to manifest it, you're trying to hope for it, you're working towards it some way, shape, or form. But I feel like this seed has been planted and it's like here it's finally growing. You're finally seeing something come forward this week. And with this safety, I feel like it's okay. Like this is meant for you. Whatever this is, I feel like it is safe for you to receive and feel that safety in it. For my collective, when I see safety, I feel like this could mean sometimes where, oh my gosh, see, and I was like, I feel like you've already planted the seed and it says underwater garden. So I definitely feel like there's this sense here where it's like you've already planted the seed. Okay, nurture the garden of your heart, cultivating seeds of compassion, gratitude, and forgiveness. Okay. I definitely feel like it's like there's something that you've already kind of planted, if that makes sense, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, and I feel like you're kind of seeing that come forward within this week for my collective. Like there's something here where I feel like you're kind of seeing that come forward in this week, all right? Now, I do feel like there's a sense here where it's like maybe in the past something has been closed for you, or it's like you've planted seeds and you've never seen it coming. There's also a sense of resilience for you as well. I feel no matter what is thrown your way, you're able to bounce back from it, okay? And when I say that you're protected, that doesn't mean that you don't go through hard times. It doesn't mean that you don't experience kind of crappy situations, but it means that you always make it out. And with this resilience, I feel like your bounce back is real. You do have a bounce back. No matter what is thrown your way, you're able to figure it out. You're able to kind of bounce back from that situation and not stay down for, a significant period of time, right? Doesn't mean that it's not hard. It doesn't mean that you don't go through crap, but I definitely feel like it's like you have that bounce back. And whatever this is, I feel like it's safe. Like it's safe for you to receive this. Let's go ahead and pull 4 cards. We're just going to get straight into the tarot. What else do you have to say, Spirit? What else do you have to say? We're going to pull 4 more cards. Spirit, what else do you have to say? 4 more cards. What is coming forward this week for my collective? 4 cards. All right, so we have the Judgment coming forward. We have the Devil. We have the Moon. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, for some of you, there could be something coming forward. This could be conversation. This could be like, for some of you, I'm going to definitely say there's something coming forward that you're kind of like unaware of, okay? Now, that doesn't have to be for all of you, but there's definitely something here that's coming forward for you that I feel is more, because we have the Devil here, so I don't feel like this is a negative thing. I feel like this is like a conversation or an awakening to get you out of this mindset, because it's like, I don't see this coming. Like, I don't see this happening. And I think I already said that, where it's like you've already planted this seed and it's like it's finally sprouting within this week, and you could have felt very low about it with this Devil coming forward. Let's go ahead and pull 3 more cards for my collective. What else is happening this week for my collective? We're going to pull 3 more cards. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords, we have the 9 of Swords, and then we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so with this, the 8 of Swords. with this coming forward, I feel like there's more of like a worry here. Okay. If I'm going to be honest, I feel like there's some sort of change, and that's like confirmation for me because we have the Judgment, the Knight of Swords. I feel like there could be an opportunity. There could be like a conversation. There could be something happening within this week. And I just feel like you're not aware of it. Like you're unaware, like you felt very low, but it's like the seed has already been planted. And so I feel like this is something you've already been asking for, you've already been working towards, you've already been trying to manifest, but it's like it hasn't been happening. It hasn't been coming forward. But I feel like it's coming forward. You just feel like it's not. Okay, with this Devil, I feel like it's like it, and then this Eight of Swords, I feel like you don't see this coming, but there's an opportunity, there's something coming in within this week that you're kind of unaware of. And then this Knight of Wands, this could be fast as well, like something coming in pretty quick within this week. This could, and again with this Knight of Wands, this could be I feel like this could be something you really have been trying to work towards, like something you really care about. Because I always relate this into like more of a passionate type of energy. Let's go ahead and pull 4 more cards for my collective. 4 more cards for my collective for what's happening this week before we get into Oracle. 4 more cards. 6 of Cups coming forward. We love that. See, yeah, I really want to say it's like some things are finally working out for you, but it's like you're very unaware of it. You don't see it coming. You don't believe that it's possible for you in some way, shape, or form, because I feel like you've been working towards it. You've been wanting this to happen. You've planted the seed, and it's like, you know, I want to literally relate this into like if you go plant some seeds in your garden and it's like they haven't sprouted, they haven't made it, you've been watering and watering and watering and they haven't sprouted. That's kind of what I feel for you. Yeah, there's a lot of worry. There's a lot of worry here. I'm just going to pull 3 clarifying cards. Just how is this going to end up? What is this outcome going to have? I really feel like for my collective, there's more worry here. There's more stress. There's like feeling held back. There's feeling like maybe you're not able to get there. You're waiting on something. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of stress. You feel very restricted. Like, why is this not, like, why can't this happen for me? Why is this not happening for me? And I feel like you've put in the work. You've put in, yeah, okay. And this is just, like, the outcome. I feel like this is, like, you've put in the work. You've put in, you know, the efforts and whatever that means for you, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. It's like you've been putting in the work. You've been watering the plants, right? And it's like you haven't seen the growth happen. You haven't seen this happen for you yet. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity that comes forward for you within this week. All right. And it's like, okay, finally, yes. And there could be worry around this opportunity. There could be, and you know, if this is like, there's an opportunity that's already kind of been offered to you, right? I feel like there's like, you have been really asking for something to come forward some way, shape, or form. Like, I feel like this is a manifestation. We planted the seed and you don't see this coming, or like, maybe it's like you're unaware of how this is going to turn out. But I feel like it's more of your worry or your stress kind of taking over. And it's like, safety is the foundation of life. Like, it's time to cherish the calm moments. It's time to cherish like what is happening for you, what is growing for you. And I just feel like for some reason there's going to be an opportunity. There's going to be something that's coming in this week or already has come in, and Spirit's like, listen, calm down. It's going to be okay. Like, whatever this is, I feel like that you have a lot of worry about it. And I feel like you go back and forth. And I don't even feel like this is in a positive way. I feel like this is like, this possibility could happen, this possibility, but they're more of like a negative possibility of what could happen instead of like a positive possibility. You're going through like, oh, this is going to happen, or that's going to happen, or that's going to happen. But I don't feel like that's where you need to resonate. That's not where you need to be. I feel like this is more of like being very open to all possibilities or all outcomes when it comes into this situation. And with this Emperor coming forward, and the King of Cups, remember when I was just talking about, I was like, I feel like this is something like that you really care about, or there's some passion here. Again, this could be in a workplace, this could be in a relationship, this could just be, because we have the 6 of Cups, this could be like something where it's like you wanted to return back into a certain energy or something like that. There could be something where it's like the return of the past, or something that's like coming forward, like you've been asking for something to kind of return to you, and it's going to, all right? But with this King of Cups, I feel like this is more of like emotional, like in a stable place. And the Emperor, again, very stable. The Ten of Pentacles, again, I just feel like there's something coming in for my collective within this week where it's like, don't stress, don't worry, don't focus on the negativity in some way, shape, or form. Let's go ahead and pull 3 more cards for you, my collective. We're just going to pull 3 more cards. I just feel like you don't see this coming. However, I don't know how else to make that make sense. Like, you just don't see it coming, or you don't believe in it. Like, you don't trust this opportunity, maybe. It's like maybe you get a job offer and it's like, well, like maybe, you know, you're trying to ask for something and something comes forward and it's like, well, this isn't exactly what I'm looking for. What if, like, this doesn't go right? What if I don't know what I'm doing? What if, you know, it's like all these what ifs, but I feel like they're like more in a negative way, not in a positive way. I want you to really feel stable in whatever this is, because I feel like that's kind of what you're working towards. When I see the King of Cups, I feel like this is where it's like, I'm very stable in my emotions. I'm very stable in my wants. The Emperor, again, that stability. The Ten of Pentacles, I feel like that's, again, we're talking about prosperity. And there it is right there, that abundance coming forward for you. Everything that's happening within this week. Let's go ahead and just pull 3 oracle cards for my collective. What else does my collective need to hear? 3 more cards. All right, so I literally said that. We have the Passion card coming out. So I feel like there's, we have the Fire energy coming out, and then we have Secrets coming forward. Okay. I do feel like there's, yeah, I just feel that there's something coming in here where it's like, this is what you've been asking for, or an energy that you've kind of been asking to resonate in. This is where you want to be. With this Fire energy, I feel like there's like a celebration. There's some sort of excitement kind of coming forward in this Secrets. I feel like this is more referencing into like kind of being aware of different energy, if that makes sense. Like where it's like things that you weren't aware of, like things that were hidden are kind of being like shown to you, but in a very good way, not in a bad way. I don't feel like there's any negative secrets here. I feel like this is more of like something that you want to happen, like where you want to be emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, maybe even spiritually. Like you've been asking for something, you've planted the seed, and you could have planted this a while ago, and it's like you've been asking for this and you're like, Spirit, why hasn't this been working out for me? Why isn't this happening? And I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for something in some way, shape, or form that's either coming up or has already came up for you. And it's like you have some worry, or you're unaware of this opportunity that's going to come up for you. But I feel like there's like, this is a time for celebration. This is a time for you to be happy. Like this is what you've been asking for. But I think that a lot of the past kind of has you worried, or kind of has you stressed in some way, shape, or form. And it's like you're becoming very aware of the things that were hidden, or very aware of like maybe why things didn't happen the way that you wanted them to in some way, shape, or form. But I don't feel like there's like a negative here. I feel like this is more of like you're worried about the negative, but it's like don't even focus on that. Like that's not what I'm picking up on. I feel like you have a lot of stress, you have a lot of worry, you have a lot of that, but that's not what I'm picking up on here. This is more of like don't focus on that. Like we're going to be very rooted and very stable with the Six of Cups as well. This can reference like a very rooted energy where it's time for you to get rooted in whatever this is. And there's going to be an opportunity, or there's something that is already coming up for you where it's like, this is what is going to root you and get you into that energy that you've kind of been asking for. All right. I'm sending you all lots of love and light. I hope my collective enjoyed this reading. If you are interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. Take care.